Fenris SFO.
Hello everyone, Fenris here. It's this time of the year, the new DLC for Total War Warhammer is upon us. So the Warden and the Paunch DLC will be released soon, and we are upon process about updating SFO and other stuff that I would like to discuss with you. So the first thing is that the mod will not be working for a couple of weeks. I hope not months, but we shall see. And there are some steps that we are always doing when updating the mod because it's a very hard process and very time consuming. So I would like you to know in advance how all of this will look like. So the first thing we will be doing upon the release, we will be playing a vanilla campaign. You will be able to choose who we will be playing, Alfarion or Grom. You can vote in the link below. Then we will be making notes on live, like real-time notes, what things we think should be changed, etc. Then, after the full gameplay of both campaigns, we will be making one of the most important stuff, so making the mod to work, actual work, because the DLCs are changing files, the files that mod is based on, so we have to update those files, because if we don't do it, the mod will crash. So the first thing we are doing are removing everything that is crashing. After we done this, we need to fix those things that were crashing. So we are adding new stuff, like new tables, new effects names, etc. Usually 25%, maximum 50% of the mod has to be removed and then fixed. But we have like a way to do it faster, so that's not the hardest part of this process. When we add all the things that were not working, we need to do something like checking whole changelog, because there are many small changes that SFO overrides, and we need to find them and we need to update them to the new changes from Creative Assembly. And the last thing that we are doing is the new content. So we are checking all the new content, like let's say new units, new effects, new events, etc. We need to check if all of those are working. This is linked with the thing that we were doing previously, so fixing the mod. After we done this, we can add everything, and we are starting to balance stuff. So we are making balance according to your feedback, the thing that we saw that need to be fixed, and we are changing those to SFO quality. And the another important thing is the things that we are adding from the base mod, because the SFO have some basics. Those basics are like public order effects, new skills for characters, some new effects on the buildings, some new abilities. All of those has to be added to the new content, Legendary Lords, so they will be on the same level of complexity as the old ones that we already updated. Then we usually make two new meetups. One are for the patrons, and the second is for the public. And it always have two phases. One phase is like only battles, and then we have campaign and battles. Because making battles working is much easier than making campaign working. And after this whole process is done, there will be a release with all new content. The whole process of updating the mod will be posted on our Twitter and SFO channels. And I have to say it here, patrons have more in-depth view of what we are doing right now, what's updated, what is not updated, and they have a vote in quick polls that we are usually making about the new update content that we are not sure how it should be implemented. So let's say we have a new WAG mechanic Chrome gave us with a new update, and let's say that we would like a way of such thing for Beastmen. So patrons will decide about such stuff. So what about the release? The release of the mod, after everything is done, is being released, of course, and we usually have a stream for it. And this update is quite massive, I have to say. We have many new cool stuff that we were working on for past 3 months. One of those things are thanks to Chaos Robbie, and HN, we are making banners for all the factions. So banner carriers, standard bearers, as you want to call them. We are giving all of them to all the factions. You can see some images of new banners that we are making. They don't have physics, they are static, but they still look very cool. They will be on all factions, most of their units, and this will be also released to vanilla, like ASAP with SFO or even sooner. This update is also a pack of many quality of life changes. We are looking on length of SFO battles and made them a little bit longer. Or one of the biggest changes of this update is total rework of supply lines. We are replacing it with our new system that's called Imperium Power, and Imperium Power is based on how many regions you have, depending how big you are. And this is the new system that will be also introduced to vanilla. Whole in-depth video about it will be released later. Also, a big thing that we are adding with the next update are more than 300 new unique skills to all characters. Characters, I mean heroes. We are adding those because we want more diversity in a way of building your heroes. More about this in upcoming update preview. And I think it would be all for this quick news. We'll be seeing each other on the stream for the release of the DLC. Maybe we will make some raffles for it, who knows. I hope that all of you will join me and help me to decide about the fate of this DLC, if it's good, if it's bad, do you like it or not, if it's worth it. In most of the cases I'm quite salty about DLCs for Warhammer 2 because we all know that how the launch of the game was and how most of the DLC ended, but this is the first DLC that I'm really looking forward to. The changes are looking very good. The quality of the DLC is overall good, but if all of this is true, we will see in the coming days. And the last thing that I would like to say, there was a little contest on SFO Patreon's Discord. I said that everyone that would like to, I can mention them in this video, so take a seat and I will mention them right now. Weasel33, Exanos and Striker, Kyle Ironbeard, Father Refrigerator, Ollivander and Little Baby Garga, Village and Faust, Erwin Starn, Greeny Zero, Blood Green, Buny 10, Mulligan Peasant, Belgar Ironhammer, Anno Honda, Space Wolf, Raventhrone Gaming, Binu 10, Archeon, Cheesy Sword, Cynicals Wigton and Marcus Wolfgard, Nagash did nothing wrong, Tim Pass, Bunny Nil Pillow, Bistian and Beishan. Thanks everyone for watching, thanks for all support for the SFO Mod Team and me, and we'll see each other on the stream. Medris out.